show you something. Check this out. Isn't that cool? I'm making a shawl, and I don't just have this here to like, you know, show you, although isn't it cool? But today's topic, how to unleash your creativity. So if you're somebody who, maybe you are creative and you're an artist or a healer, or you consider yourself to be a creative person, or maybe if you're someone who's never really thought of themselves in that way, but you're pulled and you're interested in unleashing the creative one within you, I have a few things to share with you today to help you unlock that, to help us settle in. You can just, let's just take a moment and get comfortable. I'll join you in that. Closing your eyes, coming into your breath. And you might take 3 deep breaths with me in through your nose and out your mouth. So breathing in. And exhale, sighs it out. And again, deep breath in. Exhale, lets it go. Last time, breathing in. And exhale, sigh it out. And then let yourself arrive here. And if you're able to, you know, give yourself this time. You might sit down, you might get yourself some tea, and make the choice in this moment, intend to receive the highest value possible today. First things we want to do is to get back in touch with our creative spirit, to get back in touch with being in joy, doing things, to find that sort of, I guess you'd call it the inner child within. When we connect to that spirit and that energy, that lends itself to being more creative. And so that's really the kind of the ground I wanted to see today, is in talking to you about, you ready? is to play. And so I have about 3, 4, or 5 steps that I want to share with you, that I share with my clients around this area of discovering play again. You know, I mean, if you think about it, the last time that you had that sense of joy or aliveness in something that you were doing? When was the last time that you sat down and just read a book for the sheer enjoyment of it? When was the last time you did something where you weren't expecting some product? See, this is the essence of the creative spirit. It's in the process. It's not in the product. You know, so often we're moving forward in our lives doing things, and we're very goal oriented. It's like, if I swear, this is a pet peeve of mine when people say, I just get it done, or get her done, get it done, just get it done. And if you look at your life and you look at the things you do, you might notice that you have that sense of, I'm just trying to get this done. I'm just trying to get it out of the way. And that is not the place where the inner creative lives. You know, that's the place where fear lives. So one of the ways, the first step that we take, and so now I just want to I want to explain and give you some tools that you can use today to begin to unleash your creativity. And the first step in this process is coming into presence, which is what we're doing here. Right now, you can come into presence by being fully with me. You might look at my eyes. You might notice what you're thinking about. You might sense that you can drop that and just be fully here in your experience. So coming into the present moment has a lot to do with coming into the senses, and I talk about this all the time. Being in the senses, being in your body, being with your breath. Noticing where your mind is. Like right now, where's your mind? Is your mind, are you on like what you need to do today? Or are you thinking about something that's happened this morning, earlier this morning, or this week? Or is your mind busy kind of having commentary around what I'm saying or what you're doing or what's happening? And one of the simplest ways we can come into presence is just to take a breath. Taking a deep breath in here and exhaling out. Coming into presence, and then from this place of deepening presence, like right now if you're watching this or if you're watching it on the replay, scan your body and see if you can be 5 or 10% more comfortable. Sense what it would mean to be at ease in this moment. And then allow yourself to unfold into that, whatever that is for you right now. And then from this place is the next step. Once we drop into presence, take out your journal, and for my clients, I have them make a playlist. And it's not easy sometimes to just come up with things that we love to do just for the sake of doing them. One of thing for me is knitting, right? So this is this is one for me. Painting is another one, but I also love to hike. You know, I love going to museums. I love reading. You know, I love swimming. I love going to cafes. So think about things you love to do, not to get it done. You know what I mean? Like, you love doing it. You like being in the process, because one of the keys to creativity is if we're focused on the outcome, if we're focused on what's the product of it, then that just cuts off our creative flow. Because now we're getting into judgment and criticism, and we're not allowing our creative impulse to influence our work. Instead, we're, you know, often it's our ego coming in and trying to create something. And that's not what we're talking about here when we talk about unleashing our creativity. So think about the things you love to do. Make a list. And throughout the day-to-day, add to the list. And if you can't think of anything that you love to do, then I want you to think about when you were little. What did you love to do when you were little? Like, I love to go in the ditch. We have these ditches by my house. I guess they were water beds. Yeah. And me and my friends used to go back there and find pollywogs. And I love to do that. And, you know, I love to, so think about what you love to do when you were a little kid. And remember, start to get into that like memory of, oh, this is like, I'm not doing this for a product, I'm doing this just because I love to do it. I'm not doing this to show anybody, I'm just doing this because I love to do it. And that's really this type of state we're cultivating here. And so make your playlist. After you're done making your playlist, then you pick one. Pick one thing. You can even do it today. I want you to choose one thing on your list, and I want you to set aside like 20 minutes for you to just be in that thing. So step 3 is pick something and then set your intention and engage in that play activity with the intention of having fun and with the intention of being really present for it, with no idea of outcome. One of my favorite cafes is Rose Park Roasters, and I see a lot of you guys there. They have this thing on the wall. It says, "Welcome to the process." These words up on the wall, "Welcome to the process." And all of this that I'm talking about is about remembering the joy of process. Play connects us really nicely to that sense of process. Play is all about process. And a lot of us need to kind of build this muscle within us about like remembering what it is to really like, to enjoy something, be fully present for it. And play is an easy thing to do that for, because it's something we love to do. Don't be surprised if it's like hard for you to come up with something, or if you reflect on this and what you come up with is, man, I don't have a lot of play in my life, or man, it's been a while since I've had, since I've really enjoyed something. I mean, I think for a lot of adults, this is it can be a difficult realization, a sad one too, as it should be, because there's a part of us like longing if we're not unleashing our creative impulse, if we're not playing in our life, we're not happy. We're not, it's an essential element. If there's like a hobby that you love, and maybe you're already an artist and you're into things like knitting or painting or whatever your thing is, scrapbooking, what's that thing that you love to do but you haven't done for a long time, kind of, for whatever reason? Can you put that on your playlist and let go of any judgment that you have about yourself not like doing that more often or not completing it? Because sometimes that'll get in the way too of us playing or engaging in our activities that bring us joy. So write those down too, and then today spend 20 minutes engaging in the activity with the intention of enjoying, like being at ease and enjoying it, letting go of outcome. Okay? And that will begin to spark that creative impulse within you again. It'll wake up that inner child. And when we start to do that, we get some momentum. And when we start to get momentum, then it becomes, then this quality that we're wanting to manifest in our life begins to open up more and more. And then we get to connect to the ease and the joy and the deep meaning and the satisfaction that we're longing to feel in our life, which creativity is such it's such an amazing expression, and it connects us so deeply to that like joy and that wonder, that beginner's heart mind that Suzuki Roshi talks about and we talk about in Zen. And so that's it, I think. Yeah. Unleash your creativity, you guys. Unleash it. 1, come into presence. 2, make a playlist. Choose an activity. Engage in it. 3 is engage in it with no idea of outcome. Your only intention is to enjoy. And see where it takes you. See what it shifts within you. And see if it doesn't connect you to that, deep ease, peace, passion, and purpose that I seek, that you seek, that all of us are seeking. And yeah, I'm sending you guys so much love and many blessings. Comment below the video. Let me know if this was helpful for you, to you, I should say. Like the video if you like it. That would be awesome. And if you're not on my newsletter, subscribe, because I send, this kind of content out every week, freely offered. And you'll know about my upcoming events as well. So, all right, you guys. Again, much love, many blessings. Namaste.